family.
Yeah, I know this.
And me say family.
Sure.
If I want thing, me hate a fern killer. Me no believe in a fern killer. Family. And me say family. Me love me family.
Hey guys, you don't know it's Bubbz and I'm doing the voiceover for the video, so get into it. Today we're making a Jamaican rum cake a little bit different. These are our ingredients. You don't know, we have like a starch, flour, vanilla pudding, oil, baking powder, good girl sugar, pure cane sugar at that, yeah. And we have main ingredient, don't know, the Appleton Jamaican rum special edition. The rum you hard to find nowadays, but it is what we need to make this cake. As I said, get into it. First thing, we preheat the oven to 325 degrees. Get your bundt tins and you oil the pan. I do it this way because I do what works easier for me. Sprinkle a oil on the bottom. Then I'm gonna use a paper towel and wipe in the oil all over the pan. So after I finish greasing the pan, we get the flour and sprinkle a little bit in so that we can, lightly flour the pan. Yes, it seems that I added a lot here, but just watch me work, honey. Watch me work. There is method to my madness. So next step, we're getting all our dry ingredients together. First, we add the flour. And yes, this is how I shake and measure. Don't watch that there might be a little bit too much or might be a little bit too little. It's our work. Okay? Okay. So you don't know, I'm adding the second dry ingredient, which is cornstarch. Don't worry, as I know there's not measurements on the screen, but a full recipe will be in our description box. Last is the baking powder that I just added. So get into it, or watch me work, or watch me work. And you always need that little bit of salt to make your flavors pop. And the type of salt that we're using is sea salt. I made this cake before and I added the vanilla pudding, but I did it wrong. But this time you just add the vanilla pudding packet. Do not mix it first, because No, you just add the packet, okay? Okay. Now we're just whisking all the ingredients thoroughly together. You have to make sure everything is evenly distributed. Okay, so whisk, 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 whisk. Now we have our cane sugar, which we're measuring out. Pluck. Now we're adding that butter, because what does butter do? Butter make it taste better. Now we gotta beat the sugar and butter together. This is a bit difficult because of the type of bowl and the butter didn't sit to room temperature. So make sure that your butter is room temperature before you do this so they can combine easily. Now I'm adding my oil to the butter and sugar combination. After that, we add our dry ingredients to the butter, sugar, and oil combination, and we whisk, well no, we beat them together to make a crumbly kind of mixture. So beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. What we doing? Beating it up. You have to make sure that everything is stirred in together. So be patient, take your time, and make sure you beat everything and stir everything in very well. So now, we break the eggs and take out the eyes. I was not successful at doing that. I had to get my assistant to help me. So now we're adding the rum. Special ingredient. Look how much rum that is. So now we add milk. We're lactose intolerant, so we use lactate-free milk. Whatever milk that you like is okay to substitute. We're now adding some vanilla essence, which makes the flavor pop. So you need that. And I don't know what this ingredient called. My grandmother keeps on telling me it's called flavoring. We get it from Jamaica, but it is much needed in everything you make. And now we're adding vanilla extract. That's it. Now we whisk everything together. The eggs, the milk, the rum, and all those flavors. Whisk, 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 whisk. Because we're going to add it to that combination there. Now we pour it in. You got to be careful with this and make sure that your bowl is big enough because you can make a mess. But just take your time and mix everything thoroughly together. Make sure you get the sides, the bottom, and everything of the combination in the bowl. Finally, we're going to pour it into our buns pan. You got to shake it out and make sure you get everything in there. I don't know if you're like me, but I like to eat cake mix, but you need to get everything out. Now you shake it in your bun dish And then next, you pop it in the oven. Nothing more, nothing less. In the oven it goes. Now, while the cake is in the oven, we gotta make our rum syrup. The rum syrup is the best part. So now we add the butter, cause butter make it taste better. Sugar goes in, and rum. So now that the cake is out the oven, as soon as it comes out, we have to pour on our rum syrup. This is so that as it's hot, the rum syrup can get saturated into the cake to keep the cake moist and have that rum taste and effect. So you drizzle the rum syrup slowly over the cake, getting it all over. After, you then flip it out onto your cake dish or cake tray, and you make holes all over the cake, everywhere, so that when you add the rest of the rum syrup, it is fully saturating the cake. And you have to pour it slowly. So you drizzle it on, drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Watch that rum sugar. It looks so good. Now look at that. Talk about flavors. That's how you make a Jamaican rum cake. Thanks for watching our video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, comment, like, and share with your friends and family. Don't forget, we post every week and we appreciate your support. With that being said, big up on the set.